gods in download mode. I scream in static, breathe in rust, and all I built will turn to dust.
First of all, John, tell me about Dirt Sheet Radio. Am I talking to the Dirt Sheets here?
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Dirt Sheet Radio presents TNA Lockdown. Because why set up chairs when you can throw them?
Felt right to name it that, especially given who signed today.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We got his graphic as well, so we will take care of all of this. But no, we had a relatively fun pay-per-view.
It was like there were definitely low points that I hated, but
like the second half was strong.
Even if you didn't like the finish, and I don't mean you personally, I mean the general
Yeah.
The matches still weren't bad.
No.
So
I was very excited. Like, all right, we're in a good mood. We don't have to fuck around today. We can just get into it, more or less.
Well, we still want to fuck around a little bit.
We're going to fuck around a little bit, but not as bad. I have to show.
Yeah, it's not 45 minutes before we start talking about depression.
Maybe like 5 or 10.
Maybe. 15 minutes, real quick, in and out. You know, that's all. It's okay, Morty. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It's all.
20-minute adventure.
Yeah. Just a quick adventure, Morty.
Yes, Morty.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I am the Corny Reviewer, and to join me, War Chief of Hot Buddies.
I'm gonna have to try to force that name because with who Allie's mystery tag team member was, Hot Bunnies just feels like a good tag team name for them. Tell me it doesn't.
No, you. I cannot deny.
You may not agree, and the climate of 2026 may not want that to be a name, but it still works really well.
We are. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm just gonna push that narrative until it sticks, or until they name them something else. So it's one or the other. Because you've heard some of the stuff that they've cut in promos, and you saw how they booked some of the show. They must listen to our show. Like that's how. Like, because it's a little too close to home. It's a little too close to my hometown, man.
Yes, hometown. We'll get to him later.
Yeah, he was about as late as it could be to get to that spot that he had.
Yeah, he also had a dark match.
Yeah, but that was an obvious dark match.
Yeah, well, we got 3 sign-ins basically in one day.
They did. Yeah.
I mean, one. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know this kid, but apparently my friend who's a promoter in Texas says he's meh.
The 2AW kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Like a problem. Yeah, but we'll see. I would have happily accepted. I know they signed to MLW. Rick Savage?
Yes. Yeah, he just debuted. Okay. He technically debuted 3 months ago, but we just saw it on Fusion because, of course, they've canned things since fucking like 2017 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they just showed it to people on Saturday. And they did, and this again is why I told you MLW is garbage at the moment.
Right.
They didn't name him. He comes out with Joseph Samael, and they're just like, "Oh my God, who is this big monster guy? He's beating people up. Ermagerd, he's so scared. Ermagerd. What the fuck is his name?"
I like Brick, so I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
But they pulled the AEW thing where they're just like, "Let's debut a dude."
Who's this? Could it be? Oh
exactly. My! Ermagerd is so impressive. What was his name? Irma fucking God? Like, what the fuck? Who is this dude?
Ermagerd.
More or less. Like, I hate this shit because they did the same thing with the other fucking like random dude in Contra unit who wears a mask. He's this big fat dude, and then they don't name him. They don't even name Contra unit.
No, so mad.
But they don't even name him when he's in like a 4 or 5 man thing, and then they just start using his name. And they're just like, oh my god, Kanenga's beating people. I'm like, who the fuck's Kanenga? Did you say Topanga? Is this like Boy Meets World? Like, what the fuck am I watching? How do you people don't know how to promote shit, do you? Like, this is why you didn't have a show for 3 fucking years and why your fucking carny is all hell.
But also, congrats to Rena.
A lot of 19-year-olds getting some shine this weekend, huh?
But no, they are the youngest 5-star Grand Prix winner.
I know, she's 19.
Yeah.
And so is Avery Styles.
Yeah.
See how I brought it together?
But she sets up the chairs.
Well, that's because she was told she had to. It was part of the job of being a I guess, young girl? What the fuck do Stardom call her?
Lioness? I don't know.
No, their name's not Asuka.
Rossi's
They can't be a lioness.
Like, we're calling Rossi's victims.
Wow, maybe that's why Starlight keeps getting shafted. And yes, I used that word on purpose while you were drinking.
I know. You're lucky I didn't take a sip.
I know.
Well, I feel bad for Starlight, but I am happy for Rita.
Yeah, we said it Thursday. Like, if it came down to those two, that would be one of those. I don't really care who wins, but our little springing tiger.
Japan is 2-2 for that. Like, we don't care. Like, let's get these 2 in the finals. I don't care who wins. Just get these 2 as the finalists.
Our little springing tiger, though, she hasn't been able to really get a push, and I don't understand why. And you can't tell me she doesn't look exactly like Springing Tiger from Tiger Mask W, which is why I'm always going to call her that.
Yeah. I think they just want her to win the belt without them in the tournament. That's my only cope. I will cope.
Yeah, she needs to win the white or the red belt if they're not going to give her the final.
Well, she won the white belt before.
And actually hold it against somebody that matters. And, like, have a run with it that's memorable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Aichner is very solid.
Yeah, it starts off a little questionable,
but like a 7.5.
I think I gave it like a 7 1/4. So we're in that usual thing.
We're always a quarter or a half off.
Yeah, exactly. But we're always in that same kind of level. But it wasn't bad. If you're the type of person that really weighs heavily on the finish, like if you wanted certain people to win and don't like the person who wins, then you may also rank it a little lower. But just based off of what happened, the stories they told in the action, it was fun. It was good.
Yeah, stories definitely progress. Like some of them are not done, but there's some that are. But we got something new to go with it.
Yes, agree.
We got good character work on Zaya. We'll get to her match in a bit.
Oh yeah, Hotch and Zaya definitely had the best character work.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll get to those matches. And then you watched the JCW pay-per-view and the taping. So tell me, how'd it go? I read your review. I read your review.
Which one, of Lunacy or Bloody Mania?
Bloody Mania.
It was ridiculous. It's fun, but it's fucking ridiculous. Like, especially the gore games. That was a fucking mess. Like, if you want to watch,
I believe it.
If you want to just watch a car crash of a match that you don't even know who's legal, but things happen, like, just watch that. Like, GCW was in the front row for Lunacy tapings and during Bloody Mania because I guess it was supposed to call back to their 2-day war last year, and you get fucking Brett Lauderdale, you had Viperous, you had Pero, you had Nick Gage, I think there was 1 or 2 other people there, but then they just randomly insert themselves into the fucking Gore Games match, even though no one expected that. Then 2 of them get knocked out. Then there's a betrayal on the Luciano side. It's so ridiculous. But Big Al, J Rod, they're 2 of the women wrestlers. They're fantastic. They're great. Okay. The tag team division. This is gonna be a weird sentence to say, where the champions are the worst team in that division by a lot.
We tend to have those.
No, but it's not on purpose.
It's intentional.
They look terrible in a funny way, in a fun way. Like, their gimmick is fun. They're Choppa City. They literally do a chop, The one guy's name is Bruce Wayans, which is supposed to be like a Bruce Wayne, like Batman kind of gimmick. His finish is like a boss man slam that he calls like the Batarang because it's got
Right.
a little extra swing to it. But they're goofy, they're fun. They like that dance and chop and shit like that. And because they chop, they don't strike anything else. They just chop. So it's goofy. But every match, including when they won the title, has had interference. Has had everybody else doing the work for them. They get their ass kicked 90% of the match. Somebody interferes to screw over their opponent. Then they hit their tandem finisher, which is called the Suckabusta, and they retain. They're purposefully billed as goofballs, and I kind of love that, but it's gonna get old eventually. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm not mad at it yet because they're charming. Let's see. Kerry Morton, Caleb Conley had their big world title match during Lunacy instead of during Bloody Mania, and
Right.
that was actually really a good match. It ended with a little fuckery, but 90% of the match is pretty fucking. Kerry Morton's fantastic. Like you would expect that from having the last name of Morton and being Ricky's son. But
I definitely liked him when I saw him when he came here for a DCW event.
Was he still part of the Southern Six? Was he doing like with
He was by himself beating with his dad.
Okay, well he's more. They're pushing him more tweener babyface now.
Okay.
And the crowd is actually here for it because all of the Russo people are heels. Caleb Conley's like Russo's new AJ Styles chosen one. They even made him a personal vanity title that has Caleb's face on it, and it's supposed to be made of pure silver. And it's almost uglier than Jeff Hardy's Immortal title. Almost. Oh, not quite. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, Gail Kim was on it. Nyla Rose was on it. It just Madman Pondo was the fucking guest referee for the Gore Games thing. He's also the guest referee during fucking Lunacy. And he just starts fighting people at some point. The referee just starts beating the shit out of somebody. The match was just thrown out. I think on my review, I just went, I don't know. The referee started fighting people. The show ended.
Yeah. It's over.
Yeah. The show ended, so nah. But like I guess, like I say all the time, you don't watch GCW for the actual wrestling. They're not Southern wrestling. They're not work rate. They're not lucha. They're just underground, goofy fun. And if you can just kind of see it as like an ECW, like a grittier ECW, Jerry Springer, fucking like hybrid thing, it's ridiculous, but it's fantastic. And yeah, I'm not mad about that. The only thing I'm mad about is that it's late. And the Lunacy episode started 47 minutes late. Bloody Mania only started 3 minutes late, so it was basically on time. But then I also had something non-wrestling that I was watching yesterday, being the Gekishin Squadra finals, the World Finals, the very first ever World Finals, because there were 4 final teams. There was South America, North America, Japan, which was supposed to be representing Asia, and Europe. It came down to NA in Europe after Europe nearly threw the entire fucking thing away in the beginning. And I mean throw. If you've played Pokemon Unite or League of Legends and you've ever seen a situation where the team goes for a boss objective and fails because they don't time their damage correctly, or just there's like 1 pixel of health left and then the other team gets it, that's what happened to these guys in like 3 straight fucking matches. And at some point I'm sitting there just going, I guess they're just going to be on fucking life tilt because they barely beat South America, which they came in and they sucked. They looked like the worst team. They lost the first game against Japan, but then they fought back and won 2 in a row. And then they faced NA in the grand finals of everything, and they swept them. The team that was basically on life support the entire fucking time just swept Team NA, who only lost like 1 game up to that point. So like it was crazy. It was fun. And if you watched for 5 hours or more on Twitch, you got a free World's Goku Black skin for the Goku Black character. So even people that watched could get something kind of unique for free just for watching the Worlds. And Goku Black's a good character too. So go figure. But yeah, so congratulations to the EU team, Ram Goats. I did not name them. That's a terrible name because there's so many other jokes you can make with it.
Yes.
But yeah, but
No.
yes, but congrats to them because they were almost throw goats, and I said throw was in pitch, like tossing something, not throat, not that different thing. It's,
The front go is still Joe Biden.
but yeah, so it was nice. It was fun, and the fact that it was kind of a comeback, come from behind underdog thing, that was fun too. So I don't know, it's kind of a fun weekend all around, and TNA didn't ruin it. So
Surprising.
I don't know how to feel. This is weird.
It is weird. But we're going to get to it because our first match was
It
the
like 15
Righteous.
minutes.
Righteous against BDE and Swann.
Oh, the YouTube match. Yeah.
Yeah, I had no commentary at all for this match. And
It
the
didn't
next
matter.
match.
It didn't matter. It was just the Righteous only kept trying to be like, BDE, Rich Swann doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you. Come over to our cult and be brainwashed. BDE's like, no, I don't like white people. And then I'm just like, he's not wrong.
But yeah, no, Righteous won.
Which we expected because the Righteous were an actual.
Yeah, they could not lose.
Correct.
But I'm glad there was also like no turn.
Well, we talked about that Thursday, and I'm glad they listened to our show because that would have been too quick.
Yeah, no, like if he's actually going to join, that needs to be built up.
Especially if they have to build through Destination X and then Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
Like, Rich needs something to do. So BDE and Rich could have their turn blow-off spot at Bound for Glory, which means you can't turn him on the pre-show. Why would you do anything like that on the pre-show? I had no make an argument for it. Delirious might have done it. Dreamer definitely would have done it. Remember, he brought Hammerstone back and had him lose on the pre-show to Eric Young. You wanted to forget about that, didn't you?
I did.
Sorry. I don't forget most things.
But no, good on Righteous. I'm glad these weren't like cage matches. I know it said every match is a cage match, but
this is the pre-show.
Yeah.
Pre means before, which means it's not the show.
But they could have done it.
But if every match during lockdown is a cage match, and this is called the pre-show, if you break it down to what English means, that means it's not the show. So it shouldn't be a cage match because lockdown is all cage matches. This is before lockdown. This is the countdown to lockdown, which means it's not lockdown.
And then our next match, I hated this one actually.
We hated the fact that it was even a match to start with.
It was even a match, and then on top of that, Trey won.
Which I think we both begrudgingly said kind of had to happen, but then it makes Agent Zero look
Agent Zero shouldn't have lost either.
And the worst part is, I'm glad you didn't have commentary because commentary tried to gas up Agent Zero. Like, he's undefeated in singles contests. He's 2-0. Motherfucker's been on the roster for like 6 months, and he's 2-0. And they were both like job matches. And he's lost every fucking like tag match he's been in except one. And now he then loses a fucking bullshit fucking match against Trey Miguel. What the fuck?
Yeah, apparently so that means Trey Miguel can beat Moose, no problem.
But this dude shouldn't be on the roster. I know TNA's got an issue with firing people or letting people get released, but like nothing about this guy is correct. You try to bill him as an enforcer. He's skinny. He's not that tall, and he doesn't
look imposing.
He doesn't look imposing. He doesn't have power.
He did in his suit, but when he's in his gear, no.
But then you put him next to some guy like Dutch, who's just like wiggling his ass and licking his tongue out. Like Dutch looks more impressive than he does.
Dutchy's supposed to be good.
I mean, aside from the fact that every woman he's probably ever been with loves him.
Yes.
Like I just mean like his
validly.
He's just his build. He's just more impressive. He's not strong enough. He struggles with some power moves.
Yeah.
Like, he looks bad when he wrestles. He's smaller than he should be. Like, he's like the Timo version of Big Boss Man. And that's an insult to Timo.
Yeah. Timo.
It's-
Because even them themselves is a scam.
and they're slightly more expensive now because of tariffs. So
Yeah. I don't pay for tariffs. You pay for tariffs.
no, I know. No, you will pay tariff. Okay.
No. Walkie's dead.
She walked dead. No, but I need to
Go
summon
walk,
Satan.
go broke.
But I need to summon Satan. I need a Lububu.
One day we will summon Satan.
One day.
We gotta find that rare Boo.
Maybe that's why we fired Tommy Dreamer. He was about to summon Satan.
So he's the one that took away our powers of people that retired, died, or came back from oblivion. He stole our powers. That's what
if
happened.
that's all it took for us to finally start getting some decent shows, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, because I felt bad for the people that we accidentally.
So did I.
Akimoto said.
Because it's just like everybody were just like, oh yeah, remember this guy? Oh, he died. What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's either that or like retired or they came back from somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my god, Gianni Valletta's the only one to make it through our curse.
Yeah.
What's that say about Gianni Valletta?
He's still going, so.
Dragon Gate, right?
Yeah, I think he's still in Dragon Gate.
Oy vey, poor Dragon Gate. How low they have fallen. That's why Shun Skywalker went to House of Torture instead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that message. Like, this your guy? I was like, yeah, that's my guy. You should shut up.
I had to.
I know, but yes, that's him. Thanks for reminding me.
I mean, I'm just
I
happy
knew, but I didn't get to see it.
I'm just happy that Hiromu's name isn't Nox Raijin.
Yeah, I probably would have boycotted the building.
Because Kyoki is actually a clever name.
Yeah.
Because it not only does it mean madness, it's also a murder weapon.
Yep.
So, depending on what characters they use, because they write it in English, I don't know what the fuck.
And then he's that one crazy bloodthirsty side character, the protagonist that wants more chaos, more actions.
And I love the fact that they use the explosion references because it's the ticking time bomb, and they still kind of bring that up.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he wants more.
Bakusai.
So I'm excited for this. That I saw Haku cursing on the like show where the motherfucking tongue is. I'm like, who's gonna tell him no? So like, hey, you can't curse.
Haku watches our show too, because how many times was I just like, MFT does not mean my family tree? That's the dumbest fucking name. It's motherfucking Tongans.
Yeah.
You know it's motherfucking Tongans. And then what does Haku say? The motherfucking Tongans.
Yeah,
that's the point.
I'm like, who's gonna find him? Who's gonna go to say, hey, you can't do that?
Especially because they gave him a weapon. They gave him a stick.
Yeah,
Right?
he'll beat you with that stick.
He's not Yoda. He doesn't need to beat you with a stick. Why'd they give him a weapon? He doesn't need a weapon. That's like giving Goku the stick when he was a kid. He didn't need it. He could solo the world. That's Haku. This is his power pole.
Yes, it is. He's a pure heart.
Probably is.
He is now.
And if you look at the whole Vegeta argument, it's pure something. It doesn't matter if it's good and evil. It never.
Pure cinema.
Haku's not trying to fly on Nimbus, so that's all that matters. He's just gonna beat people up.
All right, main show.
Thank God. Oh my God. No, thank God. This
the final encore, Elijah and AJ Francis. You were like, I fucking hate it.
It made no sense. Escape was not part of the rules.
Right.
They climbed up to the top for no reason. They opened the door for no reason. They fed into the door for no reason to get it closed on them. The door didn't matter. Escaping didn't matter. Climbing up shit didn't matter. It was just for a fucking retard ass spot to straddle the top. I'll punch you. I'll punch you. All right. And now I'm going to just bring my feet down onto the rope. Why? Who falls like that after getting punched in the face 6 times and then super avalanche superplex. Why? Why was his feet the other way? Why? And the Expressions brings his fucking crippled ass in, fucking looking like a fucking
He's not
Make-A-Wish
crippled, damn
kid.
it. He's alive.
But Make-A-Wish kid fucking on his fucking wheelchair, then he fucking springs up, does his fucking Ric Flair fucking jump on, then slides in, and then the most awkward fucking spot. Fucking Elijah has AJ dead to rights after beating the fuck out of Expressions. Expressions is trying to crawl out. Again, that fucking door that doesn't matter in this fucking match. Elijah just decides, no, you know what? I'm going to beat the shit out of Expressions more. Why? Why? You already beat the shit out of him because you put him in the hospital for 2 weeks, where the fuck it was. Why is this necessary? Why does this need to happen? And then he fucking tombstones him just to get moonsaulted. It wasn't a moonsault, it was a fucking insult. The psychology in this match didn't fucking exist. I hated everything about this. They should both get fired on the spot because this is dumbass shit. And then Hometown Man walking down 25 fucking business days late to be like, here you go, sir. Here's your fucking guitar. Hit him with it. And then he has to fucking stand on the fucking top rope waiting for fucking 12 minutes. Like, I got a guitar. I'm going to be Jeff Jarrett. Turn around already. Stop fucking jerking each other off. Boom. What the fuck? This was the most retarded fucking match I've ever had to watch, and it's worse than Grado and fucking Abyss.
No.
Yes, fuck
No.
this match.
Not that
Grado and Abyss was at least you knew Grado sucked because it was comedy. So when it was bad, it was expected to be bad because he's bad. This was bad and insulting. The psychology didn't exist. They all would have got an F. This is fucking stupid shit.
Okay.
Fucking garbage.
Oh boy. I have no notes. That was beautiful.
Good, glad.
I got nothing else to add.
That was the most entertainment I got out of the match. Was tearing the match
Expression
apart.
was alive. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for him. Next
I was
match.
starting to come around on him too until this whole fuck ass match.
Yeah. But next match, the Knockouts World Tag Team Championship. Elegance brand against Allie and the returning Kiera Hogan.
Sexy Cops versus Hot Bunnies. This is
Sexy Cops, Hot Bunnies, but no, we've been asking for her for months and we got our wish.
Yep. This was definitely a match that would have been on an orange and black site for me, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh yes, but we can't say it here.
Oh yeah.
How that Robin? Oh
yeah. Hey yeah. But no. Honestly, memeing aside, it was not a terrible match until the end. And the end was almost clever. I loved the fact that they made use of the fact that Heather's tiny and she could actually climb her happy ass out through the cage.
Yeah.
Like, she's that small, she could get out of the cage.
I was just like...
I mean, yeah, my mind went to, ooh, she's throwable. Never mind. Not the point. But the fact that she could go out, grab the handcuffs, and try to do something, I thought that was clever. But then the camera just never paid attention to the action that was happening in the ring. And it was just this weird, awkward handcuff Allie moment. And then Allie's just kind of like, ha, you didn't know handcuffs don't work on me. I'm a kinky girl. And it's just like, then they just stand there and look at her like, how'd you get out of the handcuffs?
Yeah, joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
More or less. And then Kiera hits Face the Music, which commentary didn't even say the name of her move for people to remember what the name of her fucking move is, to retain the titles and, beat Maggie. But that's the other thing. They fucking pinned Maggie. The one that's in the finals of fucking the Knockouts TV tournament got pinned. So I'm not sure what that means for her in the tournament, but the match itself was okay, but the finish was just fuckery.
But Allie and Kiera did win, which was the correct one. And apparently Rosemary is legit injured.
Yep, I saw that earlier today too, that she got hurt at like an indie show.
Like, God damn it.
and they just kept it under wraps.
Well, this is why Carlos pulls them.
Well, it wasn't against an AEW person. It's okay.
Yeah, okay, I don't know who they fought.
Maybe that's why 2AW had to give TNA their champion. It's like maybe it was a 2AW show, and she's just like, pay up.
Hold on. Let me see if I can actually find out. I'm curious. Let's see what our last match was. Does not tell me. Fuck you.
It would be funnier if it was just 2AWs. I'm just going to say that. Because in my head, it's amusing.
No, her last match recorded was the TNA against Heather by Elegance. So I don't know.
Tournament match?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like a month and a half.
Cage match doesn't always update things, and that annoys me.
It takes like a few days.
Or in this case, weeks.
Yeah. Pretty much. Well, she hasn't had. I don't think she's wrestled since then, like in TNA.
No, but she wrestled on that indie show where she got hurt.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't think that show was even on there yet. That's the thing. So.
I mean, it had to happen a week or two ago because the story played into it.
Well, unless it happened, unless it happened like last week. That was when they started doing the vignettes.
2 weeks ago. Because Allie had to have her swing the belt around and kill everybody moment.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we'll find out hopefully soon. So until then, it's Allie and Kiara. We're fine with that. Elegance brand did not need the belts. I'm sure M's going to win this Thursday. I think that's live.
Which I'm okay with as long as she gets away from the fucking Elegance brand.
It's not going to happen right away, but I think it will happen.
There's nothing left about the Elegance brand. Like they're
useless. Nothing at all. But next match, the no escape match or escape the cage. Moves against Frankie Kazarian.
Hey, look, it's a match where the door matters and climbing the cage matters. Go fucking figure.
That was a good match.
It actually was.
I actually enjoyed this match quite a bit.
It was one of the better matches on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the finish was telegraphed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think this is where it started to pick up.
I agree with you.
Like, all right,
well, the match after this kind of dips down, but like...
But I didn't all right, I'm done. I had no hope for the show. It wasn't like that.
Correct. Even though the match after this dips things down, there's a participant of the match where we can give credit to.
Yes, and we'll get to that when we get to that. No, I like the chemistry they had. A lot of F-bombs.
Yes.
They're like, okay.
I thought it was a JCW show with all the cursing.
Yeah. So I'm like, sure.
But I'm not mad at it. It's supposed to be kind of a grudge match. They're supposed to be under each other's skin. It worked well. Kaz looked good. Moose looked good.
Yeah, the Spanish Fly was clean.
It was nice. Honestly, yeah.
And that was smooth. And while it is a choreographed end, it did make sense for that's something they would do because it happened with Rhino and Christian Cage years ago.
Oh yeah, and it happened with Vince Russo and Booker T. Goldberg.
Yeah. When he won the world titles.
Yep, exactly. So it wasn't that egregious, obviously, but yeah, it was fine. Again, the telegraph I didn't love, but both guys looked good because it was just kind of a fluky bullshit spot, So
right,
it doesn't really hurt anybody.
But we'll see what happens with that. But no, Frankie took 2 spears on the third one. He was by the door, it was like a calculated thing. Moose speared him, and he fell out of the cage, which gave him the win. Which
is a very Frankie way to win, so I'm not mad.
Especially with what he's going to do next. Because he couldn't lose. So you could always trust me.
What are you doing? Thwart my plans? What?
No, good, because it'd be bad. How bad? I have to kill you. That's bad. The watch you got there. Yes.
Yes, it's a watch.
Else time. And nothing else. Well, yeah, that's what a watch does.
That's what a watch does, idiot.
Can I help you? No. you.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
I only hit you.
Oh,
I only hit you
I'm
because that type of aggression against your father.
I'm waiting for
waiting
Avery
for
to say,
Frankie
"I need an adult."
If that happens, then there are probably Gohan, and Vegeta in our timeline.
I mean, they kind of almost already are. Like,
Yeah.
because especially with the pen of aggression against your father. That yeah, come on. Who else? Who else would it be? But yeah, I guess we have to get to that next match, which was probably the worst match. Well, no, the worst match after the first match.
Like the second.
Yeah, the second.
But there were some credible gets out of it. The Knockouts World Title. Brookside and Elayna Black.
This match is the problem, or it is the poster child for the problem of trying to just shove somebody as a babyface instead of actually giving somebody that knows how to fucking work the babyface.
As a babyface, yeah.
And I don't mean work rate. It could be character work because, like, Joe Hendry's not a great work rate guy, but he's a great character guy, and you could get behind him. Like,
right.
Elayna's not babyface material.
No.
She's not great in the ring. She's just good to look at, and she's a decent heel. Zaya healed it up like a motherfucker. My only note is she talked too fucking much early, and it annoyed me.
Yeah.
And after that, she did fine. The belt, the gouging, the wounds.
Yeah, the color, which is good.
Elayna bled like a stuck pig, like it was great. And then Zaya played into it. Zaya like licked her hand when the crowd called her like a sick fuck or all this other shit, and like she really played up the evil bitch heel. But fuck was Pocket Sand, man.
Pocket Sand.
And then where did she get the second fistful? Was it just like, did she pick it up off the mat?
She didn't grab all of it in the bag.
Oh, okay. She always has that backup Pocket Sand.
Yeah. So
Dale Gribble taught her that.
Just come over here.
Yeah. Dale Gribble always told me never throw all your Pocket Sand at once. So yeah, it was not a good match, but Zaya tried, and it wasn't Zaya's fault that wasn't a good match.
Right.
That's kind of the nicest way I could put that.
But Zaya won. That was the right call.
Correct.
And we now got Indy Hartwell next.
Allegedly. She thinks she's next, but
I don't know.
Was the commentary working for when Indy came out to talk on the pre-show? For you?
I heard the diarrhea right. That's what
that's and just like, and she waited for like a reaction, like she thought it was funny, and just like,
there was just no commentary for like the matches.
Okay, I wasn't sure what you had volume to because that was.
I have volume to everything, just not the matches.
Like for as decent, and I'll say like her in-ring stuff has been a little better, Indy, but like that promo, whatever you want to call it, that was garbage, cringe bullshit. Like, I don't know if she came up with that herself or if someone fed her that 10-year-old line fucking insult, but that was awful. That was the dumbest fucking thing I've heard. I really hope that fucking Sonya calls somebody or Daria calls somebody and just beats the fuck out of her and takes her out of the fucking main event picture. Because, like, that was stupid. That was bad.
We'll see. But next match, this was really good.
It was.
Jason Hotch and Mustafa Ali.
Again.
Holy shit. Fucking push Hotch more.
Psychology that makes sense in a match.
Yep.
Go fucking figure.
Yeah, like, didn't wait for the bell. Hotch wanted to beat the shit out of him. He was hitting some moves like he wanted to end it early. I did not agree with the power driver on the turnbuckle right away.
I thought it was quick, but the fact that it was ugly and no one got hurt, I think works.
This is more of like that's something you would want to see near the end, unless he thought it was going to end the match right then and there.
And that's what I mean, though. Like, the fact that it was grudge matchy and ugly, the fact that he went to something desperation like that, and it kind of worked, and everybody kind of had a hold your breath moment, because was that correct? Was it botched? Like, it was an ugly move.
Yeah.
But the fact that Ali kind of recovered from it, I couldn't take points away for, like, no-selling a crazy move like that, because it wasn't really a no-sell, but you know what I mean. Like, he kind of popped up from it too quickly. But I'm like, I was happy he popped up for me. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, that was where I went, where I'm like, I could be critical, but I'm just happy neither one of them are dead. So, that's good.
But I will say, I loved the crossbody.
Crossbody was fantastic.
That was beautiful, the way Ali sold it and how it landed.
Yes.
I was like, that is beautiful. And then you got the eternal bleeding from Hotch. Like, okay, yeah, you would from that height.
Yes. And also, just because I was so adamant about it in the first match, they opened the door because Ali likes to have interference and had fucking 5 people on the outside. So, of course, they'd want to cheat and open the door. And it wasn't even asking the referee to do it. It was Agent Zero took the key and opened the door. Yeah. And then Tasha showed who she was loyal to. And then the bump that Tasha took, which brought Hotch out of the ring to check on her and then tell Skylar basically to take her in the back. So he had no more backup. That was good storytelling. That made sense with the psychology of the match. And then Ali fucking, holy shit, that was a good dive. Like, that was a narrow door, and he came at him hard. Like, that was good.
Yeah, I'm like, it's fucking beautiful. But I loved how he sold it. Okay. And Ali going slowly to Hotch's wife and child, grabbing the toys.
That was the highlight of it, where he's such a shitty scumbag.
I was like, I paid for this. My toy.
Steals the fucking stuffed animal from the kid. And then fucking threatens to set it on fire.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. Like,
yeah, then Hotch runs in. Like, this is where he's getting his comeback. I'm like, yeah. Like kick his ass. Beat the shit out of him. That's what you want to do. And then Ali, he gets the heat again. Like, whipping him upside down in the cage. And then we got an excellent double stomp.
Also, that reminded me earlier, Ali had a similar one where Hotch body dropped him into the cage and Ali's feet clenched into the cage, and then Hotch just fucking super kick partied the fuck out of his face.
Yeah.
So, like, I like because I don't think I've seen that spot either ever or not often enough that it comes to mind, like, right away.
Yeah.
Where they use their feet to basically do a trio woe thing inside the cage.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That I thought was clever because, again, I either have never seen it or haven't seen it recently enough that it doesn't strike me. But they both showed a lot of fucking athleticism, being able to just stick on there and not hiccup. You know what I mean? Yeah. It didn't look bad. It didn't look choreographed. It looked like an, oh no, my foot got stuck.
Yeah, like and it looked like, he was going to beat the shit out of them when they got his hands on them.
And then Hotch not letting go of the toy and it costing him the belt. Like, that's good storytelling.
Yeah.
The fact that he cared more about his friends and his family than the fucking title. But the title meant everything to Ali. So, like, that's...
Yep.
This is that type of story where, like, you build Hotch up as, like, an old school baby face. Like, he should be world champion by next year. Like, this is like a Surfer Sting kind of, like, white meat baby face. Kind of like, you want to love this guy. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But no, I think this might have been my favorite of the nights. And I like the aftermath. Like, like, he's not upset that he lost the belt. He just immediately went to Yep.
And gives his daughter the toy. I also like the moment that the camera caught where it looked like his wife was actually, like, walking away with the daughter because the daughter got upset.
Yep.
Like, that was good.
Yeah, like, the toy was taken and her dad was hurt, so.
But not all kids kind of react correctly. You know what I mean? Because it's not like they can tell the kid cry when daddy gets kicked. You know what I mean?
It makes it more genuine that way.
Correct. Yeah. So that it was really good.
But no,
I think
fantastic match.
from an overall standpoint, I think I liked the match more. I didn't rate it the highest when it came to like snowflake
Rating.
ratings, but like personal liking, I like this match the most.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Next up, we have Avery Styles.
That's what my lads. He came
No,
out to
it's-
demigods though.
I was okay with that. I'm like, oh shit.
That's one of AJ's like worst themes though. Come on, demigods.
But that's one the basement dwellers like more
I mean, I'm
in
also
terms of indie because
I'm
they can't use the New Japan theme. So
I'm glad they didn't use Get Ready to Fly because he's not AJ.
yes, that would have been a death sentence.
Agreed. So that was kind of why I don't love demigods, but I like the fact that it wasn't Get Ready to Fly.
Yeah.
And obviously he's not going to use the phenomenal one from WWE because that's also AJ. So
Right. So if this is like the extent of it, like I think I'm okay with it.
yeah, hopefully he gets his own team.
Eventually, but
I
we'll
mean,
see.
hey, he's signed now.
Yeah, he is officially a member of the TNA roster.
This is jumping the gun a little bit, isn't it? Didn't he just have his first match like a month ago?
Yeah, I was expecting like beginning of 2027 that we start seeing in TNA, get a few more reps in.
But like Avery Styles here, and then CJ Gallows, Luke Gallows' son, had his
Maybe we could join him. And
No,
we got
but he
a
had
tag
his-
team.
he had his official debut in MLW though, because Good Brothers are currently the MLW tag teams champions, or current as of tapings 3 months ago.
Right.
I just have to keep hammering that in because I hate the fact that everything that MLW shows on Fusion is from 3 fucking months ago.
I know. It's stupid.
It's carny.
Ah.
Yeah, like people totally aren't gonna know. People know everything. It's the internet. It's on Cage Match.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Like you see it on fucking Twitter.
More or less. God damn.
Yeah. But Avery came out. He's a TNA roster, and here comes Frankie Kazarian saying, "Hey, do not trust these people.
Yeah.
Only me, because I've worked with V5 for 20 years. I betrayed him 15 times, but you can trust me."
These people are stinky, but I'm cool. What?
They're
You know, Uncle
like
Frankie.
they're kind of gay in the gay community.
Whoa, fucking poor Avery. Gay community.
Like what the gay community?
He's only 19 though. We gotta give him a little bit of a break. He can't even drink yet.
All right, when he could drink, then he's twink property.
2 years.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
But just actually think about that for a second, like how young he is. If they push him in the next year, he'll break the record that Leon Slater just broke after fucking like 20
Yeah.
years.
You know what? I hope they do just to rub it in his fucking face.
That
I
would be
will laugh. I
fucking
will
hilarious.
laugh. He's got, 2 to 3 years to do that?
I think he's got more than that. Isn't Slater like 22 when he won the belt? So I think he's like 23 now.
He's 21 right now. So he won the belt when he
Okay,
was
so
20.
he was like 20. All right, so Avery's got a year.
Yeah. Maybe less. I don't know what he turns.
Oh, fair. If he could break the record, that'd be great. Leon's all this whole like I need my records. I need all this.
I mean, he could. No, it doesn't have to be just like it does be any belts. It could be the tag belts for all.
He'd be the youngest international champion if he ever won that. So there we go.
Yep. Well, we'll see. But I think him with Frankie is a good choice because Frankie could help him a lot.
He could.
So
And they have ties. You know what I mean?
also Avery cannot talk yet, but he's green. He's green.
Do you remember what AJ sounded like in TV?
That's what I was gonna say. Like he's just like his dad when he was horrible in promos when he started.
At least Avery's accent isn't as bad as AJ's was.
Yeah, he just sounds like a twink.
He's 19.
That's fine.
He's allowed to sound like a child because he is one.
You're a dead man, Ramsey.
I hate you so much, guys.
He
hate you guys.
Yeah, Miguel.
Screw you guys. Frankie.
But yeah,
You're beautiful. It's wonderful.
you could always trust me, son.
Yeah, that's just.
Care
I'm
on
waiting for Frankie to screw him over.
what-
But then that also could be a good tag team.
They're either going to be tag team champions or they're going to have a match of Bound for Glory.
I want them to be a tag team.
So you want it to be like genuine at first until like they lose the belts or something,
Correct.
and then probably Genesis.
Maybe even like a Slammiversary type thing, because AJ could always show up. He doesn't need to wrestle. He could.
Yeah,
just-
it doesn't mean he's retire from the public.
Exactly. So, like, I don't know. It's interesting. I'd rather see. We also need tag teams in this company, so that's why I'm pushing the concept of I
We
like.
also need babyface teams, so
Kaz could
unless
easily switch.
Cass is going to be like a soft babyface for a little bit.
If Kaz treats Avery well on screen, that'll babyface him.
Yeah.
If Kaz actually protects the kid and doesn't screw him like everybody thinks, that'd be the perfect way to babyface him.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's going to
and everyone can go, I don't trust you. I know what you're doing. It's like, what? No, I actually care about this kid.
Exactly. Like what they
So
tried to do with Bully Ray a couple years ago.
With the Aces and Eights or some shit, or with
No,
the
came
or
back.
with Josh, right?
Yes, and the Dreamer thing. So like when he came back a couple years ago, and Dreamer's just like, no, he's a douchebag, and then everybody's like, no, Bully's actually kind of okay. He changed. Remember when he won the Call Your Shot Gauntlet trophy, and everybody's kind of like blah blah, but no, he changed, and then it turned out it was all a giant shenanigans. If Kaz isn't shenanigans and he's actually protecting the kid, that would subvert expectations. And I think that would be wouldn't it babyface Kaz to you if he actually protected the kid?
Yes.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Next match, last man standing, Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander.
This wasn't even as good as their fucking 2 out of 3 match.
Their 2 out of 3 Falls match was their best match, but this wasn't bad.
No, it was better than their first one, which was awful.
Yeah.
Because that kicked off Against All Odds last year or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Random like B rank pay per view, I think.
Yeah, it was like Cedric's first one.
Something like that, yeah.
But no, like it felt personal. Like it was violent. We got some blood, and like Cedric really wanted to end that record type of thing. But I like the callback of how it ended, like with the free lumbar checks.
Yep.
And then we got the Swanton 450. I was low-key waiting for either Leon to attack him to pick him up before the 10 or to Cedric get back in it. But I'm like, all right, good. Don't do any more. That's a good way to end it.
Agreed. I wasn't sure if they were going to add an extra step to it that wasn't necessary.
Or like some bullshit ended out of nowhere.
Like it was fine. It wasn't the best they've had, and it's definitely not the best.
It was still watchable.
Yeah, it was fine.
Next up, Lethal Lockdown. This was entertaining.
This is the one that I rated highest because it was fucking fun.
Yeah.
And, like everything about it was a good callback to old school TNA shit or just like goofy violent spots. Like I loved the fact that Bear tried to fucking play defense against fucking Jada from entering. So that
I kind of like that. I also love how you saw the super kick from Jada.
Yep.
Call to the heavens like.
The only thing I feel bad about in the match was Jada landed more on the tacks than Lish did when she did
I don't know if it was overshot or wasn't planted the right way. Like,
and I'm just like, I feel like that sucks. Like, I just feel bad for Jada.
She sold it. I heard her screaming.
Oh, so did I. I saw that Casey and Fabian checked on her. Like Fabian crawled to her to kind of check. And Casey kind of gave her the old Iggy and be like, hey, you okay? But then Jada just like sold dead for the rest of the fucking match, which good. She should.
Yes.
Lish didn't do bad. Lish didn't get underfoot.
Yes.
She
But
hit everybody in the dick like she was cooler.
yeah, it was that. Sosa got the barbed wire wrapped around his arm to do the head
Cool,
shot.
honestly.
It looked good.
And the fact that he pulled the spool down with his hand and didn't give a fuck,
Yeah.
like that was some man mode shit. Like I'm like, all right, like
I heard this kind of fucking gangster.
I fuck with that. Like
Yeah.
he just, but it was fun. I wonder if Eddie got hurt for real or if he was just selling the leg.
I think it was selling.
Because
That's all I really think of with that.
the only good thing with the system is that if Eddie did get like legit hurt, even if it's a strain or whatever, it can protect him because he doesn't need to wrestle for like any amount of time.
Yeah, he could definitely do promos.
He could do promos. Myers and Barrett could do most of the heavy lifting to give him a couple weeks off if necessary.
Yeah. So this definitely lead to Ricky eventually getting that payback against Eddie, but system winning was the right call.
I'm not even sure if it's going to lead to Ricky getting payback.
If it should be him or someone else.
I wouldn't mind Ricky getting taken away from the system given what happens after the main event. We have a pretty big opening.
Yeah, we'll get to that because our main events, the Kaibas against the Hardys.
Yeah, who is the best brothers?
Is it Seto and Mokuba or is it Yugi and Yami?
I think we know that answer.
Yes.
The answer is Seto and Mokuba.
Because it is the Kaibas, because the Kaibas are the tag team champions once again.
Now, I liked the match. I thought the match was pretty good.
It was a good match. The ending was awkward as fuck.
It was awkward, but it was cool. Like
it also felt like with how abrupt it was. Like, was that planned or did they fuck up?
Well, I like the way that Nick and Jeff crotched each other because I haven't seen that in a while. That's really clever. The fact that Jeff thought he was like smashing Nick, or no, Nick smashed Jeff's head off the cage. Jeff crotches himself, and the vibration causes Nick to crotch himself. So like they fucked each other over, and Jeff getting kind of stuck in the apron after the danger zone. That was interesting. I liked it. It gave you an excuse. It gave you like, oh well, the Hardys didn't really lose. It was he tripped and he got stuck on something.
He tripped and fell.
More or less. I think the only thing that made that finish look weird was the fact that Matt took it so slow.
Yeah, it was like awkward, like he lost his footing type of thing.
I don't know if he lost his footing or if it was just maybe there was extra spots planned and Matt was trying to like buy a little bit of extra time for Jeff because he noticed his foot was stuck.
Right.
But couldn't buy enough time because then he had to go over eventually. Right. So I don't mind the finish. It just goes back to what we talked about a couple weeks ago with it makes the roster look tiny. Whenever you have somebody that's holding two of the more important belts, the roster looks small.
Yes.
And it did the same thing when Kurt Angle held all of the fucking gold. It looked really bad when Lashley held all of the gold because it was also during like low Dark Ages Dixieland time when there was a small roster.
Right.
And we're not very much better than Dixieland when it comes to the roster size.
No.
So Nick Nemeth being in the same boat as fucking Kurt Angle is like the first person to hold the world and the tag team since Kurt Angle at the same time? Isn't that what commentary kept saying?
I think so, yes.
So Nick gets put in the same category as Kurt Angle and something.
Yeah.
It feels dirty, doesn't it?
It is very dirty.
But
after the match, when they're drinking the champagne, here comes Leon Slater as he's going to cash in option C, so therefore he has relinquished the X Division title. And it says not only was he going to be the youngest, he's already the youngest X Division, he's not going to be the youngest world champion. So I think that's not going to happen. And if he's actually leaving, then that will probably be his last match in the company.
That's where I think it's going to. I'll say this, even though I don't like Leon. It's clever, and it gives Nick a challenge.
Yep.
And that's all that we need. Because Destination X is supposed to be an X Division showcase. It's not supposed to be
and I'm pretty sure either Cedric's going to get that belt back, or they'll give it to
KC or Ricky, because that was kind of where I have Ricky slotted. I have Ricky in something X Division oriented right now because he's still new.
You're right.
That could be where BDE gets his first singles win over somebody, you know.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like one of those three that gets the belt. It also depends on what to do because they can't do another Ultimate X so sudden, right?
They can. It's Destination X.
Elevation X. You could do.
I mean, you
Triple
could
X.
Well, that's a different thing.
Yes.
Plus Russo.
Oh, it was a tag team. It was a tag team.
Plus Russo is with the clowns. We can't have Triple X right now. But still, and I think Elix Skipper, I haven't heard anything from him in a while, so it's probably not going to work out. But I don't know. It's interesting. I hope they keep Destination X gimmicked to be an X Division showcase only.
Right.
Because that then gives Nick time away from needing to be on the show. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they can also build up the roster.
And they could what?
Build up the roster.
They could. They very well could.
Because that could be a great time to debut new people. Oh shit, that's what they could do. They could always do like the fucking international match, the fucking World X Cup. That's what they used to call it.
Okay.
Took me a second to remember what the fuck they called it. Because I think they haven't done that since the Noah crossover when it was like Taiji Ishimori and Desmond Xavier for the finals like 8 years ago? 7 years ago?
I think it was around there.
Like, I feel like that was the last time they had a World X Cup.
Right.
Because it's been a minute. And I do remember the Taiji Ishimori time because he was still part of Noah. It was before he became Bone Soldier because then he came back in Impact as Bone Soldier a couple months later. So it was right at the end of his tenure with Noah.
Right.
But that could be fun if they do a World X Cup. I'd like a World X Cup, actually. Give me a World X Cup for Destination X. I've just convinced myself. Now make it happen.
All right, let's go. Let's get it done.
Someone called Delirious. Give me a World X Cup and like a number one contender, or like not number one contender, but like a World X Cup for the X Division Championship could be fun.
That would be cool. I would like to see that again. If we're gonna bring a lot of things back from old school TNA, why not?
And the belt's vacant now because of the cash in for Option C, so we need a champion.
We do need a champion.
And that would be a good way to keep all the young guys together because it could keep Ricky, Casey, maybe BDE, and maybe Rich Swann as like a team TNA. Then have a AAA team, maybe have an NXT team with somebody.
Right.
And then hopefully they have like good graces with somebody in Japan?
Hopefully.
Because, 1 year it was Dragon Gate, 1 year it was Noah, 1 year it was New Japan.
I was like, maybe they could try Noah again.
Yeah, because Noah still has a good relationship with WWE, so.
Yeah. Maybe someone from AAA.
Oh, could you imagine if Ozawa fucking head up the fucking Noah team?
That'd be awesome.
I'd be here for that.
I'd be cool. I'd be open to him being X Division champion if that was the case.
Dude, could you imagine? That'd be fucking cool. Yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. That'd be great.
But that is it for us. Again, enjoyable show. I think match of the night was Allie and Hotch.
Agreed. Which
star of the night was Hotch.
Yeah. Agreed.
Also, Lethal Lockdown is another runner-up for match.
That was the whole thing. Like, Lethal Lockdown has to get a little bit of shine, too. Because
either one of those. If you said those or Kazarian Moose, I would say that's fair.
I think those are the top three. Yeah.
And then probably Hardy's and Nemeths behind that.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to bring up a jobber because I think Hotch would win jobber, but I don't want Hotch to win everything. Instead, I'm just going to give points to Zaya. Because I think Zaya did a lot of heavy lifting in that match. Even though I didn't like the match and didn't think the match was very good, I think she showed how far she's come since her stardom and her fucking Mae Young.
Her babyface. And again, her babyface work.
All of her previous, well, even she was an okay babyface in her earlier TNA stuff. But like when we hated her. Like during the Mae Young Classic.
He's still better than Rachel Ellering.
Dude, low bar. But yes, you're right.
I'm still gonna say it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. When you're wrong, when you're right, you're right. So
when I'm right, I'm right. But we're not doing a segment because all we have is Avery. And I'm not gonna mention that other one from.
Are you thwarting Kaz's plans again?
What?
Are you thwarting Kaz's plans?
I am. Plans? Of course, I am. All the time. Thwart his plans. Oh, are you? Yes. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Is that me? Is it me stronger than me?
I'll fucking kill you.
Different point, but still, like Vegeta had the best lines in that fucking show.
Oh, he did, 100%. But guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you all so much for joining us. Follow Thirsty Radio on both various social media platforms. Follow me on Twitter, DaveX12, Instagram, House Husband Cosplay. Follow Andrew at IBC Warchief. Check out his articles on thechairshot.com. Always use your head. Dirt Sheet covers wrestling, media, pop culture, whether it's on the Facebook page, on the Twitter page, or on comicbookclick.com for all your needy, geeky pop culture needs. And we have wrestling nearly every day in any promotion: WWE, AEW, New Japan, Stardom, CMLL, AAA, TNA, and cocaine. No.
Hey, that's a guy in JCW.
There you go. Cocaine is in JCW. If you want some, go there.
You're going to have to fight him for it. He's pretty good.
But we'll be back Thursday for the live show. So until then, guys, good night, everybody.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless
The sport of professional wrestling.